Hello and welcome. It is time for something big. We're finally doing the Avatar: The Last Airbender live action show. It just came out about an hour and a bit ago. And so, you know, because of that, this video is up later than my videos normally are because I'm basically doing it as soon as it comes out, which is a little later than my videos normally come out. So I'm going to be putting this up as soon as I possibly can. And I think I might also try to get episode 2 up today or tonight, later tonight if I can. After which, I don't know what the schedule will be. I don't know if it's going to be 1 episode a week, 2 episodes a week, I'm not sure. So just keep your eye out, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these reactions. Because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with this show. With, when the One Piece live action came out, I did, an episode every day, which was a lot. But I don't know if I'm going to be doing that for this show. I kind of have a lot going on. I don't know if I'll be able to fit in an episode every single day. But yeah, just make sure to support the video if you want to see more. But yeah, anyway, Avatar: The Last Airbender. This series means a lot to me and means a lot to this channel, frankly, as well, because not only am I a big fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, I've seen the original show many times in my life. But also on this channel, I went through the Legend of Korra. And so you can go and watch my Legend of Korra reactions. It's one of my most well-received series on this channel, I would say. Like, the people who liked my Legend of Korra reactions, they were complimenting me left and right because I really loved that show, and I put a lot of passion into those reactions and talked a lot about the characters. So I'm a big fan of this series. I also have played the Avatar Legends role-playing game, and I have like a lot of the books. I mean, there's the Wan Shi Tong one and the Republic City one, which is the Korra City expansion thing. And on top of that, I mean, I've got like, this came with the game when I backed it as well, but I've got like a map of the world here as well. So like, look, I love Avatar, right? So I'm looking forward to this series. I'm going in with basically no expectations. I'm not the sort of person who gets upset when people try to do things that, you know, like do live action versions of shows and do like remakes and do sequels to things that don't need sequels. Like, I'm never upset about that, pretty much. Like, I don't see the problem with that. The original media is always going to be there. If I don't want to watch it, I won't watch it, and that's that, you know. Some of my favorite things have been remakes or sequels or whatever to something that I think didn't necessarily need it, but it's still amazing. I mean, the One Piece live action was some of the most fun I've had watching a TV show in a long time. And that wasn't needed, you know. Last of Us Part 2, the sequel to a game that is, you know, was pretty accepted as like, this is a perfect, complete story, doesn't need any more expansion, and yet they do a Last of Us Part 2. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm replaying it recently on the hardest difficulty. So, look, I'm looking forward to this series with no expectations. I'm just looking forward to seeing some of this stuff on screen. If it's great. If it's not, well, I'm probably not going to be diving deep onto things that I don't like about it. I'd rather talk about things that I do like about it. So if you like that sort of positive energy, stick around, and I hope we can talk about the stuff we like about this series, because I don't love to hate on stuff. I don't think it's very fun. I don't think it's very helpful. And a lot of the time when you know, I'm going to hate something, it's probably because I don't understand what the people who love about it properly. So yeah, I can talk for ages about that, but I'm not going to, because we gotta jump into this episode. It's a 63-minute episode, this first one, so there's a lot of content here. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. Support the video on the channel if you can, and if you like these videos, I mean, comment down below, tell me that you want to see more, tell me that you liked them, your favorite parts of the episode or my reaction, stuff like that. And on top of that, if you want the full-length versions of these reactions, you can watch the whole episode with me without any of the pesky edits. That will be on my Patreon account down in the description below. You have to sync it up with your own footage, but it is absolutely worth it. You get more reaction for your buck. And you get also so much other content for both this channel and my Jent Watches One Piece channel as well. So lots of stuff to go check out. But let's jump into this episode. This is episode 1. I can see it's called Aang. If M. Night Shyamalan was directing this, it would be called Aang. But yeah, look. As much as I say I don't like to hate on things, I really didn't like the M. Night Shyamalan movie. But you know what? I'm glad they tried something. That's the thing. It didn't ruin the original Avatar: Last Airbender. It just gives us something to make fun of. So let's start this episode. This is episode 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. We starting with Sozin's comet? Shit, are we starting back when the war started? Oh. Whoa. Are those rat pigeons? What are they? Pigeon rats? Oh shit, okay, Earthbender. Who is this supposed to be? What's he doing? Okay, oh. You can see he's pulling up like mud and shit as well. Nice! Okay, that looks powerful. Oh, that was cool.
We're going to start a war.
Okay, it's just someone who's warning of the war. Cool. This guy's pretty cool. Oh. Oh. Is this guy gonna die?
That means all eyes will be on the Earth Kingdom.
Oh.
All eyes but ours.
So that means you can attack the airbenders?
Prepare for your attack.
Wipe out the air
When your
nomads?
king receives those plans,
You wanted us to know. We aren't the real target.
And this is, I imagine, Sozin, right?
my sights are set higher.
Higher.
Much higher.
If you're talking about the air nomads, do you consider the air nomads higher sites? Oh shit, man. God damn. Damn, that's brutal. Oh my god, never saw that in Last Airbender.
The airbenders are not the threat.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
This isn't about the airbenders.
It's about the Avatar.
This is about one who stand in our way.
But the Avatar is yet to be revealed.
I kind of forgot the original reason that he wiped them up. Wiped them out.
Which is why we have to kill them all.
That's my fault. I forgot the main reason he wiped out the air nomads. Water.
Water.
Earth. Yes! Wait, Kyoshi? Alright.
For millennia, the 4 nations have lived in harmony.
It's. I knew the subtitles kind of
A
spoiled
peace
me.
made possible by the Avatar.
It said Kyoshi's doing this. Ooh.
And protect the delicate balance between nations.
God damn. Go! Holy shit.
When one Avatar dies, since the death of the last
Was that
Avatar,
Kuruk?
the next master of all 4 elements, an Airbender, who may not be ready for the responsibility of becoming
That's the
the
shot.
Avatar.
Cool that they remade the shot. Nice. I like the music there. Aang, that's cool. I like this little title sequence. The font's a little weird, but... Southern Air Temple. Oh shit, is this when it's thriving? Oh, so they're straight up showing us Aang's backstory from the start? Wow, it's honestly strange. I mean, I've never really thought about what airbending looks like. But that's what it would look like.
Monk Suta was looking for you. You skipped training.
Oh, this would be,
It's all
what's
the
his
same
name?
drills. You know I already know all this stuff.
And
Gyatso? Is that his name?
when you wish you'd spent more time with your teachers.
Man, I do love Aang's arrow. That's so cool.
For the Great Comet Festival. There's still a lot of work to be done before the
Oh,
nomads and
Comet
the other
Festival
temples
is in
arrive.
bad taste
How many are
considering what's gonna happen. Yay! Air bison. Remember, it's air bison. Multiple bison are still called bison.
We don't have the luxury of waiting for the right time. We need to go talk to the council. Now.
Is it about him being the Avatar, so he doesn't know yet?
Most of all, he needs to know who he is.
Oh,
If we
I love
send
the
him away
casting
before
of
he learns
him.
these things, might never recover from that.
The role of the Avatar is a heavy responsibility.
Whoa, you are cool as
For a
fuck.
child, and we can only hope that it is not too late for him to make a difference.
Yeah, Gyatso's actor. It's really good.
I'm actually not old enough to have seen that.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, his laugh is so sweet.
After Yang Chen's death, came Kuruk,
Yep.
of the Water Tribes,
Then Kyoshi.
then Kyoshi of the Earth Kingdom.
Then Roku.
The Roku and the Fire Nation.
Yep.
You have always been special. The most talented airbender I have ever known.
I
Oh,
never
wait.
asked to be special.
Seems like he's realizing it.
The Avatar.
Whoa.
The Fire Nation is embarked on a dark path.
That's a lot to take
Their
in at
actions threaten
12.
To throw the world out of balance.
Leave my friends? Leave home? Leave you?
Now this would be a huge burden for anyone.
I feel like Gyatso should be able to
But you're not
go
just
with him.
anyone, Aang. Because I can't imagine a better person to have been given this power.
I don't want.
I really like Gyatso in
Which is
this.
why you,
Can't I just keep pretending I'm your friend?
Oh.
you are my friend.
Okay. Well, Aang's actor is doing great. Man, Gyatso's actor is a highlight so far. I don't actually care too much about Monk Gyatso in the original. I thought he was alright, you know. It's like Shanks in the One Piece live action. Like they're casting people who have that right charisma for the mentor.
Hey, Abba.
Appa!
Monks don't even trust me to feed the baby bison, and I'm supposed to save the world? I don't want to leave. I don't want the responsibility. I'm scared of my power. I'm scared of being alone.
Don't accidentally go into the Avatar state.
Scared.
Oh, Aang hugging Appa reminds me of stuff that happens later, and ooh, cool camera movement. Oh no. Yeah, he got out of there, and now the Fire Nation are probably attacking, right? God damn, wait. They can all do jet techniques? Isn't that a pretty fucking hard thing to do? Pretty sure we only really see like Azula, Zuko, and the Fire Lord do that. Alright, oh shit! One airbending master. Hoo-hoo-hoo! And is the comet up there now? Because if so, they're all strengthened. Oh! Whew. Wow! Whoa! What a crazy looking battlefield. Oh, I like seeing them fighting with these staffs. Hell yeah. Ooh, that's fucking sick. Oh shit. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is actually brutal. Oh my god. Oh my god! You turned a tornado into a fire tornado. That's scary. Oh god. Come on, Gatso. Come on, give him a cool win. Ah. No, 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 no. No.
But not when we have the power of the comet.
Oh god. I don't want to watch Gatso die. Oh shit. Oh, that looks cool. Okay. 100-year time skip? Yes, indeed. Oh, there's the ship. The booby-trapped ship, right? Cool. That looks cool.
2 people at all times, meaning twice as many shifts. Is there a problem? Didn't think so. Okay, back to your duties. Of course it matters. If anyone from the Fire Nation finds out you're a waterbender.
No one from the Fire Nation has approached the village in years.
They'd wipe you out.
And if Dad were here...
But he's not here. I am.
Okay. Alright. I respect that conversation, actually.
Katara, soak later.
I know people want to make sure that Sokka's still funny in the live action, but I also want to make sure his character is intact, and that felt like Sokka's character deep down, you know?
Good job.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh no, no, no. That's not good.
Oh yeah, the boat. Gotta whirlwind the boat back over to you.
Huh. Weird.
Appropriate reaction. That's what I would do as well. Like, wow, that looks cool. Anyway. Oh shit. We're gonna see Zuko now and Iroh. Oh my god, he's got like the fucking board with red strings on it.
Maybe I could float
They're
over
not
to
literal
Ice.
red strings, but you know what I mean.
Katara?
Ooh. Pretty cool. Oh shit. So yeah, okay, yeah, so she's trying to get the boat back. Instead of her just like breaking stuff open because she's mad at Sokka, she can't control her waterbending and breaks the ice. That makes sense. Oh shit. Looks like a spirit portal.
Finally.
Man, I want Legend of Korra to be live action after talking about the spirit portal. Holy shit. Music's pretty cool.
Where did he come from?
Got the boat back over though. Grab it.
Oh my. Nice, nice. We're not gonna die.
Good.
Floated and left behind a mysterious little bald person. What part of that makes you think, great, let's bring him home?
The fact that he's a child. I don't want him to die. Yeah.
I'm just responsible for the safety of the village.
Well, nice that he had the jacket for him.
He looks dead. What's that mark on his head?
Let me take a look.
Is that Gran?
What is it, Gran?
It is Gran.
Yes. The only settlement in that area is Water Tribe Village in the South Pole Territory. That's where we have to go.
Wow,
you think
his
we'll
voice
find
sounds a decent amount like Zuko.
Because of the light.
Where every whisper of the Avatar. And I'll keep doing it for another 3 years if I have to.
Prince Zuko.
Avatar, and that's exactly what I'll do.
All I'm saying
Okay,
is,
I like Zuko so
it's
far.
hard to see you get your hopes up.
But for me, it's my destiny.
There it is. My honor. I need to get my honor back. Cool, seeing the full tattoo stretching down the back. I wonder how much of the tattoo they do in scenes where he's wearing clothes. Do they bother stretching it down the back? Oh, he just likes seeing playing.
Then who are you?
I'm Aang.
They said it right.
Appa? Appa!
Oh yeah.
Where's Appa?
Yeah, they didn't get an opera out of the iceberg, did they?
That's not strange at all.
Oh, you've already got a whistle for Appa? Cool.
Brown arrows? Sky bison. Sky bison.
It's like a different language. Here he is! Aww, so fluffy.
Sky bison.
Sokka hid behind Katara.
Suddenly. Nomads live? Well, not all the air.
Oh, they're gonna have to tell him all his people are dead.
Great Comet Festival.
Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony.
Then everything changed
when the Fire Nation attacked. But when the world needed him most,
he vanished.
Everyone in the village knows this story.
They know this intro off by heart.
It was 100 years ago.
Shit, man.
He is the last Airbender.
He also is the Avatar. Just saying, you know.
Of all the places you have to drag our asses to, he picks the coldest spot in the world. How come his omens never take us somewhere with hot springs, huh?
Something you want to say, Lieutenant G?
No, sir.
I like how much shorter Zuko
Let me
is than
make
him.
something clear.
Are you okay?
No, I found out all of my people are dead.
Believe me, I know how hard it is to lose the people you love.
You don't know what it's like to lose all of them, though.
Everything. Everyone.
Oh shit, there's the scene.
Afterwards,
That was the scene with her mother.
The warriors to hunt down the firebenders. They were part of the Fire Nation's first attacks on the water tribe.
That looks pretty cool.
The firebenders were ruthless.
I had friends in the Fire Nation. I used to be
Yeah.
Only friends with their own kind.
The world gets a whole lot smaller. Oh, yes! Oh, I like Zuko's fighting style.
Skills have never been sharper.
They say Avatar Kyoshi took down an entire
'Cause
squadron of
Zuko's
single-handedly.
Well, you
fighting style
now
is supposed to be
how about a
inspired by
nice
like
cup of
breakdancing
jasmine
and
tea?
stuff.
You're wrong.
It's a different take on Iroh, but I think it could be
No one
good.
comes here.
I have to see.
And hidden.
He's a lot less goofy, but it's not a cartoon.
Because he's worried that the Fire Nation will find out and...
And what?
And kill
There's a
me.
reason you can find balance. By finding balance, you can feel the energy.
Oh, that looks cool. Poor Katara has to like figure it out on her own, has no one to teach her. Ooh! I like that it's like not a sphere. And bits are falling off of it.
Nice! I wasn't even really trying.
So it looks like amateur waterbending. I like that.
Let go. Katara?
Oh shit.
I know. We spotted them. Get to your post now.
Come on, children. Arm yourselves.
He's more than the last Airbender, aren't you?
Uh-oh.
You are the Avatar.
You're too smart for your own good, Gran. You're a snitch.
I want to...
Katara? Now.
Well, I've got stuff I want to talk about with Sokka's character. Stick around for my discussions after the episode, by the way. I like to discuss characters and motivations and stuff a lot. It's my favorite thing. I did it so much in Legend of Korra. If you like character discussions.
I am Prince Zuko. Turn him over now, or I'll burn this place to the ground.
I actually really like Zuko's casting.
Where is he?
You can't do this. You
He
can't
doesn't need to, but he sounds so much like Dante
You know
Basco.
that.
But I know.
And we need that just as much as we need food and shelter. I know I do.
Yeah, come on, Sokka. Yes! Please have a boomerang. Please boomerang him.
Son of Akota, Lord of, snow and ice. On behalf of the water
There we
travelers of
go.
Wolf Cove,
Then so be it.
let's settle this between us. Leader to leader.
Oh.
You really need an army? I thought you firebenders had some guts.
Oh, I see his boomerang on
We
his
overpower them.
belt as
No
well.
contest.
Well, where's the glory in that?
Oh, I like this.
Except.
Ooh. Nice! Nice! I like the choreography. Oh.
Leave him alone!
Oh, the music! Oh, I love the music there. Oh, I love the way they're doing Zuko's fighting style. It's such a little thing, I didn't know I needed to get them to get right, but they're doing it well. Nice! The soldiers! You trained them well.
Enough games. Burn the whole place to the ground.
Oh.
No one has ever fought for me before. I think you're the bravest person I've ever met.
Well, that's nice.
Sokka, we have to help him. Sokka!
Okay, listen up.
Oh.
Make sure to reinforce the braces on the gate. And
Oh.
don't fall behind Jent.
Drills?
And don't let the young runs push you around.
He's putting someone else in
You gotta let them
charge.
know who's in charge. You're in charge.
Aww.
Now, let's go save that weird kid.
I like that decisiveness. That's nice.
Some people say it is within our nature to expand and consume, like fire itself.
Yeah, but that's an excuse.
Others believe that the belief is that by capturing you, the Fire Nation can finally bring that about.
And kill a lot of
that
other
what you
nations.
believe?
I don't think so.
I must leave.
Oh, I
But
didn't answer
look
that
forward to
question.
many more conversations with you, Avatar. It's quite soothing.
Ooh, nice. I would have liked in that scene if Iroh noticed and didn't say anything about that. I think that would have been a cool little hint
No.
about one,
We can
how
find a swift current.
perceptive he is,
Maybe
and
draft
two,
off their wake.
that he's, you know,
Or-
a decent guy.
There's no way you're getting me on that.
Damn, how'd they figure out yip yip? I guess in this, Appa doesn't need them to say yip yip, he just knows. Oh, is that Yang Chen? Yang Chen?
The Avatar.
There's Kyoshi. Oh, your staff, good.
Stop!
Oh.
Stop him!
Oh shit! Damn! Oh shit! Probably fucks with the air currents, the heat. Oh, direct hit. Nice! Ah, it's nice that it was soccer as well. Oh shit. Oh shit! He's gonna do the thing. Whoa. Whoa! Was that Katara? Holy shit, Katara! You brought that water up high. Alright. Yeah, I guess because Katara didn't get her other waterbending moments, they moved it to there. Nice.
So where do we go?
Will he find something of Gyatso's here? I hope he doesn't find Gyatso himself.
Gyatso.
Oh no. Oh, he found Gyatso himself. Ah. God damn, they just left him there.
But you're not just anyone, Aang.
Oh.
You're strong. Remember that.
He was such a good guy.
Always remember who you are.
Oh. The way it fills in is pretty cool. It's like it goes down the lines and stuff. It's not just a linear light up, you know? Oh shit. Oh shit, the way it makes it really seems like a storm.
Can't imagine a better person to have been given this power.
Oh. Okay. The memories of Gyatso are calming him. Okay. Whew. So it's because Gyatso was such a good guy that also made the grieving easier. Oh. Oh, I like this moment. Just a quiet sobbing and a hug.
So not to be. I need to follow through on what they wanted me to do. Complete my training and master all the other bending skills so I can bring balance back to the world.
Oh, is that all?
This was my home. It's only after we've lost something.
What are you doing, Zuko? You drawing what he looks like?
How we do anything.
Yeah.
I'm the Avatar. And this is just the beginning.
Yeah, it's only episode 1. Whew. Oh shit, they have the same credits music? Okay, that was the first episode. Well, good news is that flew by. That didn't feel like an hour. I've had some shows and movies and stuff. Like I'm someone who watching things for an hour is actually kind of tough for me. I struggle to sometimes focus on one thing for an hour and stuff. But something like Avatar, Last Airbender, like there's always stuff that I'm looking for. I'm gonna be, I think, paying attention so much of the time that I think I'll be super invested, and that these episodes will fly by. Was that the longest episode out of all of them? Like, will they get any longer than that? No, that was the longest episode of the show. So yeah, these episodes are going to absolutely fly by. Okay, that was the first episode. We still have a lot to go, and I just mean in terms of like even figuring out exactly how the vibe of this show is going to go. Initial thoughts for me is that I am definitely enjoying it. I'm having fun with it. I'm having the fun that I expected to have. It hasn't, like, there's nothing necessarily that's gone like above and beyond what I expected from it, but there's some things that I really like about it. Some things that, you know, either I have to give it more time or I'm not a big fan of yet, but I'm not one really to dwell on the stuff that I am not, you know, as big a fan of. I think these are, you know, young actors as well, which we have to take into account. Like, I think they still have some like growing into their roles that they need to do, and you know, there's some stuff that, like, that, you know, some of the lines and stuff aren't exactly how I would read it, but when I was a kid, when I was the age of especially the actor of Aang, there's no way I could have done any of this. And I was trained in acting. I did acting training for a lot of my life. I love acting. When I was a kid, I was garbage as compared to these guys, you know. Like, it's actually very impressive. I like the actor of Aang's energy and his vibe with the series. He does seem like he's got sort of Aang's vibe down. So I'm looking forward to seeing like what his take on this character will be as these episodes go on. But I will say, like, what he does well is like the moments of really casual chatting. I think he's good at, and the moments of like emotion, like pretty, you know, when he's saying something and like he's pretty deeply affected by it, you can see it in his eyes a lot of the time, and I think his eyes acting is very good, you know. But there's things that I wanted to talk about, because the thing that people often don't take into account when they're watching adaptations is the nature of adaptations. Now, I know everyone loves to go like, well, it's so easy. You just take a thing and you put it to the screen and that's all you got to do, you know? Like, why do they keep changing things? But really, with the nature of adaptations, there's things that need to be changed because they straight up will not work in live action the way you're imagining them to work. They just won't, right? So the thing about Avatar is, especially early Avatar, The Last Airbender, it's a very goofy show. And I think, actually, if I was to criticize something about the original show, the original cartoon, it would be that, like, it's a little too silly early in the show. Like, it's a very, like, the first few episodes of Avatar The Last Airbender do feel like a kid's show. A kid's show with fantastic world building and some good characters and stuff, but a kid's show nonetheless. And as it goes on, they sort of, like, find their vibe, and the humor blends with the mature themes quite well. But for the first few episodes, for a good portion of the first season, it is a very goofy show. So because of that, I think, like, that will not work in live action. Okay, if they did, like, as many jokes as they do in the cartoon, if they did them here, it would clash, I think, heavily with what's going on screen, what they're trying to do. And I mean, I would say maybe I'm hoping that it gets a little bit lighter. I think it will. I think it is going to. But, like, you know, they just gotta find that, like, that vibe. Because it's a tough, like, thing to manage. I will say the One Piece live action did it perfectly, in my opinion. Like, it's, you know, it's pretty goofy and out there, but also, you know, grounded enough. Like, they grounded a lot more parts of One Piece, but then they kept a lot of the goofiness in, and it's upbeat and fun. Like, I think One Piece did it perfectly, but we can't compare everything to the One Piece live action. I was such a huge fan of the One Piece live action that, like, it's, you know, that's just proof that you should let them cook. Like, let people cook, and because maybe they're gonna be cooking a fucking delicious feast. But so far, I mean, I will tell you right here and now, this is not the M. Night Shyamalan movie. This is definitely miles better than that. So the stuff about the characters that I want to talk about, first of all, Monkey Atsu, oh, that actor killed it. He was great. He was, like, in the original Avatar The Last Airbender, Monkey Atsu is a character that they don't give much screen time to, but we know he means a lot to Aang. But, you know, he's like, oh, he's funny, he's a funny guy, and he's nice, you know, he seems nice. But I didn't feel the charisma from that character, and I didn't feel as much the impact of Aang losing him. But in this episode, I feel like I did, because they got me to know him earlier, and he had, like, his actor was just so likable. He just seemed like a great guy. I would absolutely love to hang out with someone like that. And he was so nice to Aang. That was really, really good. So I loved the way they did that character. Like, what a character to do justice to. If you're going to do justice to a character, like, to have put that much, like, characterization into the character that sort of kicks off Aang's motivations is a good idea. That's really nice. So the three characters that I have written down to talk about is Sokka, Zuko, and Iroh. Because, look, Katara's actress seemed good. I love her look. I think I want to see how she goes in parts of the show later on, because I adore Katara. I love Katara very much as a character, and I think this actress has the potential to really nail it. So I want to wait until later in the season when Katara gets more of her amazing moments, especially towards the end of the season. That's a big one, is I want to see how she is at the end of the season. But Sokka, Zuko, and Iroh are ones that I can at least start talking about here. I guess I'll talk about Iroh first, since he is the one who, I guess, out of those three feels the most different right now. Now, obviously, they said a long time ago that they weren't going to do, like, a voice that sound like they weren't going to try to do Iroh's accent or whatever, which is fair enough. You don't have to, like, that's not what acting is necessarily. And also, you kind of don't want to just, like, doing a remake of a story, something that you can do, and I know some people have varying opinions on this, but is you can have new takes on the characters, which I know, like, you want to see that character in live action. That's what you want to see. But like, if you just try to get an actor to do an impersonation of that character, it's like you're gonna have, it's gonna lose the uniqueness and something special from it. So instead, if you have a new take on the character, but try to write them in a way that makes them feel familiar, that's I think the best way to do it. And I'm gonna keep bringing up the One Piece live action. That's what the One Piece live action did so well, I think, is Luffy as a character. Like, you put him side by side, it's pretty different. Like, Luffy in the anime is like pretty you know, kind of annoying and shrill, but also like really intense and screams a lot, and really, really, really dumb and animated and laughing a lot. You know, there's like a lot of these like huge hyper cartoon type stuff, but the actor, man, Inaki just brings it and makes him feel so different but also familiar. It feels like Luffy. So this show, they're trying to do a similar thing, have their own takes on these characters. Iroh is quite different so far, but we haven't seen him for long, and we need to see him more. The thing is, they haven't done much humor with him, and that's the big thing that I think like people are going to be hoping for more in the future episodes, because Iroh is a very funny character on top of being incredibly wise and sweet and great. And I think what they're doing right now is they're not focusing too much on him. They're just hinting at what the character is going to be like. When I remember when we first meet him in the cartoon, he's incredibly goofy from the start. Like, we don't think of him as serious until later on. Here we see him as serious. Maybe we won't think of him as goofy and kind and sweet until later on. I think maybe that might be what they're going for. But he's got some wisdom there, and I can't wait to see if they like impart more wisdom into him and what they do. I like the actor for him. I want to see what this actor can do with it, because I think he can do really well. Zuko, I think out of all the main cast, Zuko is the standout. Like, I think the thing about Zuko, he's a funny character because he's kind of edgy, and I think that's what we as a fan base love about him. Like, early Zuko is like a really edgy character, but he's kind of supposed to be. So seeing that this Zuko actor is a little bit edgy is great. The fighting style was perfect. Like, I actually think out of all the things that like was adapted from the cartoon into this, Zuko's fighting style was like at the top. That was exactly what I wanted from his fighting style, and I wasn't even thinking about it. Like, if they had just had him fighting normally, I wouldn't have complained, but seeing that they did do some like breakdancing type stuff and he was doing little flips and stuff, I was just like, man, yes, that's fucking Zuko right there. That's him to a T. And his voice, I mean, this is not necessary. A character's voice does not need to match up with the character they're adapting, because otherwise we're just getting impersonators pretty much. But his voice does sound like Dante Basco, so it also feels like the character because of that. That helps a lot. I think that's just, I don't think that's the actor doing anything special. I think they just found an actor who sounds like Dante Basco. I mean, maybe he's trying a bit, and I bet he probably likes the character, so he's probably doing it like a little bit in the same way that Dante Basco would. But it's just great. So the last one I want to talk about is Sokka, because Sokka's gonna be interesting. I think I'm gonna love him in this. From what I've seen of it here, I think I am really gonna like it. But we'll see. So something that was going around is like, I tried not to look at stuff about the show. Like, there was so many like leaks and clips and screenshots and all of that. I tried to avoid looking at as much of it as I can. I did a reaction video to the trailer, and I saw like little posters and stuff, but I tried to stay away from it as much as I could. But I did see there was an article going around about how they were like toning down soccer sexism in the live action, which I had absolutely no problem with. I kind of, like, people were saying like, oh, that was essential to his character. I don't think it was. I think it's an arc that he goes through for sure, but it's an arc that worked kind of better because it was a kids show, and simple morals early on in the show are good for kids to learn, you know, and it's good to learn, hey, girls can be good as well as boys. Like, that was kind of the moral. There was a bit more complexity to it than that. I mean, there was the idea that, like, just because you're you know, like the idea that, okay, she's a girl and she's a warrior and she can be girly and be a warrior at the same time. Like, there was more complexity than just girls are just as good as boys. But I do think it was a very, you know, pretty simple character arc for him to have early on. What they're doing here, I think, is they're doing something different, and what they are doing is they're taking, instead of taking the part of Sokka's character that that seems to scoff at the idea of women being warriors, they are drilling in on the part of Sokka's character that is protective of his sister and his family and his village, because they don't have their mother anymore. He was left in charge from a young age. He is incredibly protective. And because of that, he doesn't trust anyone else, because he thinks it's the whole world against him and his sister. And I like that they're bringing that part of his character through, because that's the part of his character that I think is important. I know people want the silly humor Sokka, and that's great. And he had some moments of like, he did the, like, I'm Sokka, leader of, what was it, water and ice or whatever. He did some sort of like goof there that I thought was very funny. And then the bit where he's like screaming on Appa and stuff, like, he's got his funny moments, and I think he's going to have, you know, more little sarcastic funny moments, and that's going to be great. But I think the important thing is, like, you could easily write him as a joke character, but instead they're writing him as Sokka, and then they're adding jokes in when they're appropriate. I think that's a good way to approach this character, because he's not a joke. He's like, that's a big part of his character, is the fact that he's not a joke. So people might think of him as one, but he has complex arcs and his own character development that he's going through a lot of the time, despite being like the non-bender around there. And I just think it's nice that that's what they seem to be invoking. So, like, good on them for doing that, and I can't wait to see where they take that character trait and how they drill into it. But yeah, I'm very curious. I'm really curious about how this series is going to go as a whole. The thing is, like, a lot of the things I'm really excited for are actually season 2 stuff. So it's like, I know there's definitely stuff that I'm looking forward to, just generally, like, seeing next episode. We should probably be seeing Suki, right? I love Suki. And seeing the like season 1 finale type stuff, and maybe seeing Roku, like stuff like that, I'm very excited for this season. But like, I'm also, you know, excited for stuff like seeing Toph. But that's going to be season 2. We're not going to see that anytime soon. And that's only if this show does get a season 2. But I would love to see, like, how they do Toph. And I would love to see how they do, like, the drill that's going into Ba Sing Se and stuff like that. But that's, you know, that's far away. So can't think about that right now. That was episode 1, though, of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the Netflix show. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed my reaction, if you stuck around for this whole discussion, I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that means you had a good time. If you did, comment down below. Tell me you had a good time. Tell me that you want more. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, because I don't know when these next episodes are going up. I hope to put another one out tonight. If I don't, I'm sorry, but stay tuned. And my Patreon account is in the description below if you want the full-length reactions. It has nothing cut out. The entire thing is there. You just have to sync it up with your own footage, but it's absolutely worth it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.